Hello, in this tutorial we'll be looking at how to use Scratch Ultrasource. So, when you first load up the program, it should look something like this. And from here, you can place down all your notes that you need to use for your music. Although, because of a glitch that I can't fix, at the first couple notes, the first couple lines of your music will be deleted if you save it. So I'd recommend you start somewhere over here with like your first note. From then on, each note that you see corresponds to the key that's below it. For example, that is an E because it's kind of just like makes sense. So you place down all your notes like this, and you can hear it whether it's the right note because it will make the sound like that. And if you want to play it, just look at the slider and press play. Alright, so let's say you don't want to make it just sound like a piano, you want to add some other instruments. So for that, you use the number keys on your keyboard, for example, and it tells you over here. So 1 is piano, 2 is electric piano, 3 is organ, 4 is guitar, and so on and so forth. Let's say I wanted to add in a synth, so this is what you need to do. And I add in all the notes that I want. Like that. And it will play it like it did the other ones at the same time. This program supports 6-note polyphony, and it has 49 keys. So about, what is that? 4 octaves, I think, as well as the drums. Because the last 5 keys over here are the drums. So you have a snare drum, a bass drum, a side stick, a crash cymbal, and something else. No, I'm not that good. Alright, so I have those drums to play around with. And you can use them to create some like simple beats that I added to your music. Something like this. To make it sound a little bit better. So you could use the drums and your other instruments to create something like this. To make it sound a little bit better. And remember that you can also mix in other instruments. So let's say I wanted to add an electric guitar, and then I could add in that part over here, for example. And it should sound something like this. Now, if you want to save your song, then obviously you just press S. And then it will give you this code. Don't worry, you don't need to write it down because it's not like one of those NES save codes. You can just like copy and paste it and save it to like Notepad or whatever. But if you have this project remixed, you can press N and do a local save. So you would just put in your song name if you pressed N, like I'll just name it K for convenience. And now when you press load, then it should come up with your song as well as the other songs that are included, because like demo songs. Speaking of, this program includes 3 demo songs as of the time of making this, and it can show what the program is capable of. For example, this is Piano Sonata in C, which I remade in this program. And it's a good way to demonstrate the other features that you can do. You can also increase the tempo if you want, so you can make the song like really fast. Or you could make it slow if you want. You also have a transpose feature over here. Because you only get about 4 octaves of note range, this is how you get higher or lower notes that are beyond what is normally capable. But it also works on pre-recorded stuff like this. So yeah, and that's basically it. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to even make music, I'd recommend looking into music theory because that will really help while making music. But that is beyond the scope of today's video, so I hope this was helpful in some capacity, and goodbye.